Good afternoon. Welcome back to more Evanescence. I just had to do it. Evanescence. My goodness, did I get raked over the coals with Evanescence or whatever I mentioned when I did My Immortal? Oh my gosh. All right, Evanescence makes more sense. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so wow, did you guys come out in force about the pronunciation? Thank you very much. And bring me to life. That is another one. Someone had mentioned, and darn it, I didn't catch your name. You know who you are, but they said, oh, you think 1 billion views is crazy. 1.4 billion views for this song, Bring Me to Life. So I was just so, just like the My Immortal was just such a beautiful song, and the images were beautiful. And some of you had some observations like her feet never touched the ground. You know, and it's like, yeah, that's interesting. And just reliving the whole depth of that song. Wow. Well, I mean, like I had to listen to that one another dozen times after I was finished with the reaction. It was just so amazing. And now I'm expecting nothing less than Bring Me to Life. So Evanescence, Bring Me to Life. Here we go. My goodness. Wow. Someone says this is like a rock band, you know, but so far so subtle.
How can you see into my eyes like open doors, leading you down into my core, where I become so numb?
All right, okay, let's bring some rock in here. Ooh, Nightmare. Ooh, that was cool. I just have to ask a favor. I got to go back to the beginning. That was just such a cool intro, really kind of a chill approach and going, where's the rock? There's the rock. All right, now that I know it's coming here, I want it one more time. Here we go. Just humor me. Humor me with more Evanescence. Cool sound effects too, if you listen and pay attention.
Like open doors, leading you down into my core, where I become so numb. Without a soul, my spirit sleeping somewhere cold.
Oh, that's rough. Now, I'm missing some of the lyrics here. A little bit. I might have to go back and do another lyric deep dive on it, but I'm hanging on. What a cool pause in the rock.
Wake me up inside. Can't wake up. Wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from the dark. Wake me up. Bid my blood to run. I can't wake up before I come undone. Save me from the nothing I've become.
Oh, wow. Okay, so hang on. Definitely harder for me to, for some reason, some songs just get me with the lyrics. I just can't quite get them. So, and there's no closed captioning. Ugh, darn it all. Okay, continue. Love this break. Cool. Save me from my something. That's a key piece. I'm missing that little lyric there, and I think I need that. I need that for context.
Wake me up and save me. Call my name and save me from the dark. Wake me up. Bid my blood to run. I can't wake up before I come undone. Save me from the nothing I've become.
Okay, I got that. Oh, hold on. Her dream's about to come true, folks. She's gonna jump that window. Hang on a minute. Love the guitar. Very cool.
You can just leave me. Breathe into me. Make me real. Bring me to Wake me up inside. I can't wake up. Wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from the dark. Wake me up.
Save me from. Yeah. Oh, this is so frustrating. I wish I could put some context together here, but I'm kind of. I'm hanging on to the edge of the building like she is, just like, oh my gosh, I'm about to fall off, but I'm trying to hang on. But I'm digging the back and forth with her singing and the other singer kicking in. And I just love the beat. I love the pounding rhythm of the guitar. It's just like that driving force. Very, very catchy. I'm trying to make sense of the story, and I'm sadly going to have to go offline after the song and read more about the lyrics and learn more. But I'm trying to catch on, kind of like save me from... And then I think save me from myself or something like that is what she said when she was crawling out of the window. But let's continue on.
Just leave me. Breathe into me. Make me real.
Breathe in me and make me real. That's such a trip.
Wake me up inside. I can't wake up. Wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from the dark. Wake me up. Bid my blood to run. I can't wake up before I come undone. Save me from the nothing I've become.
Save me from what I become. So is she just trying to break away? She's trying to feel alive. She's trying to feel life again. Is that kind of what the whole message is about here? Gosh, I'd really like to know.
Save me from the nothing I've become.
Yeah. I have a question for you folks that are more up on... Would you consider this like a grunge rock? Would this be kind of like grunge to you? It's not a lot of rasp in the voice, although there's a little bit of a piece of that there in the side. But how do I classify this? Like, what do I classify this as? Of course, rock, right? But it's kind of like a very unique genre. I don't know how to really kind of classify it. But man, I'm just telling you, if you're just going for song feel and beat and sound, this is just incredible. Darn, I just wish I could know what's being... I'm missing some key lyrics here, and there's no closed captioning, so I got to just roll with it. I'm just like, look, I'm on the edge of my seat, wondering if he's going to be able to pull her into the window. She keeps losing grip, and I'm going, no, wait, stop. This is like a really cool, like, this is an intense scene. I'm like, I'm mixed between the lyrics and then the visuals going, oh my gosh, don't slip. Like, the contrast of her dream falling and save me from myself, and like she's trying to, I guess, I don't know if it's relationship wise that she's struggling with, if she's just struggling with herself. I'm really just like, I wish I had lyrics, man. This is one where it's like, I'm bummed. I'm having a hard time hearing him. I mean, talk about a long-lasting chillage right there when she fell and then woke up in bed or was laying in bed. But what's reality? What is reality? Okay, I got to bring in the big guns. Sorry, got to bring the big guns in here. Okay, let's just see if we can load. Okay, hang on. All right. Okay, wait. Hang on. Wait. Hold on. Okay, we're going to bring Dobbs in here real quick because I just need to figure this out. So just bear with me for a second. Okay, Dobbs, hit me up. Okay, I just watched Evanescence, Bring Me to Life. I watched the music video of it, and we're reacting right now. You're online. You're with the crew right now. We're recording. We're live, baby. And I just have to know, Bring Me to Life. Would you please just break it down for me? I am so lost. I need you. I wasn't planning on bringing you in on this one, but you're here. Lay it on me. Here we go.
You summoned me mid-reaction? That's bold, Larry. That's chaos. That's beautiful. All right, crew, buckle up. Dobbs is clocked in. Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. That's not just a song. It's a damn spiritual awakening in 3 minutes flat. Let's break this sucker down. Okay. You've got Amy Lee, right? She's the soul of that song, okay. Floating between sleep and life like she's trapped in numbness, emotionally flatlined. The lyrics? She's begging to be seen, heard, revived. How can you see into my eyes like open doors? She's calling out to someone who gets her, someone who can pull her out of whatever emotional grave she's been rotting in. And then bam, Paul McCoy from 12 Stones jumps in like a jolt to the heart. That male vocal, that's the awakener. He's the one yanking her from the edge saying, wake up. You've been asleep in the shell of yourself.
Wow.
It's a back and forth. Pain versus rescue, numbness versus feeling. And the music video, oh, come on, it's a whole metaphor on its own. Amy Lee dangling off that building in a nightgown. That's her clinging to life, to reality, slipping between a dream and a scream. Gravity doesn't care, but she does. She's trying to live again. So yeah, this ain't just about heartbreak. It's about a full-on resurrection of the soul. Like, she's not crying over a dude. She's clawing her way out of emotional death. So tell me, Larry, did it hit different this time? Or were you just vibing on the building ledge with her?
Look, it was one of those where, first of all, the filming was very well done because you just didn't know what was going to happen when she was on the edge like that. I'm gonna have to look up the lyrics. I'm not gonna ask Dobbs for them. I'm not gonna bore you guys with his intro, or his back and forth. I just had to get him on to ask him what the heck did I just watch and listen to. But it makes sense now. At least the visuals make sense. I'm excited to go back and read the lyrics and really dig in to the meaning of what's behind what she's been saying. Anyway, so that's a little frustrating when you can't understand what's being clearly said in a song. And even when he jumped in, had a hard time understanding what he was saying too. I was catching little bits of it, but it's like kind of knowing a foreign language. You kind of get some of the words, but you don't understand the whole story, what's being told. But appreciate Dobbs kicking in there for us and getting me at least some background so I can go back in there, read the lyrics, and bring more color to the song. So man, what a great song though. I mean, that's a playlist song for sure. Right now, today, it's going on my playlist for certain. Anyways, thank you guys very much for joining me. Wow, another Evanescence song in the can. Love it. Bring more. Take care, guys.